Well, hello there and welcome back to DBP Pest Control. Hey everybody, how are we doing? Welcome back to the channel. I'm doing things a bit sort of arse about face on this video because I did an intro whilst I was out shooting last night and completely cocked it up. So I've decided to do it the day after and get it somewhat right. Now the purpose of the video wasn't so much a rat session as to introduce my use of this, my investment. This is the NOCPIX thermal scope. This is the H50R. It comes with all the usual refinements as we've been led to accept these days, which is inbuilt rangefinder, inbuilt ballistic calculator, onboard recording and all that good stuff. Now there's loads of videos online about this unit, so I'm not going to go into detail too much. Now you'll notice I've mounted it on my bullpup HW100, and you might think what sacrilege, but to be fair, I had an opportunity to go out ratting last night to that place that the chap that keeps the two or three wallabies, and you'll see those on the video. And so I thought, well, I'd mount it on here, do a bit of ratting, and it would help me learn the menu system, etc, etc, without the pressure of being too great, you know, out for foxes or rabbits, that sort of thing. So that was the reasoning behind it. I did actually buy it more for rabbiting and foxing, but having used it on the rats last night, it's equally at home on rats, so I'm quite happy to use it going forward on this rifle as well as the others. Thoughts as you'll gain from the video. Absolutely bowled over by it. I think it's an absolutely fantastic unit. My learning curve in having bought it, I'll give you a couple of little heads ups. This is a bullpup design, hence the rail configuration is a bit higher. I have no issue mounting it like that on a bullpup. Now on my other rifles, however, where the rail is lower, I did have issues with clearance here at the front specifically, and even at the back, because this is quite a large area here, which is actually the manual focus ring. So if you're thinking about going this route, you will definitely need high mounts. Okay, what I've actually done is I've used an Eagle Vision mount that I had on my Pard 8 and successfully used that to mount it on all 3 or 4 rifles. It's just given it that extra little bit of height that it needs, otherwise it was sitting on the barrel of the CZs, for example. So yeah, something like that is ideal. So I've gone off and bought another one of these, just so I've got the full capacity to mount it on any of my rifles now. Okay, so having said all that, I'm going to leave you now, and you can see what it's like in action. All right. Okay, don't go away. Well, I've heard the audio on these devices is pretty good, so hopefully you'll be able to hear my commentary. Now, I've literally just set the tripod up, the rifle, and turned on this new NOCPIX, and I already spotted two there. Now, we do have, as you can see, a rather close-knit wire fence to contend with, but we'll do our best. So let's get a range. What's it telling me? $15 meters. Alright, so we'll use the zoom on the back, and you can see this has got a ballistic calculator in it. Really good image, really impressed with it so far. I've set it to white hot. For tonight's outing. Just see how it goes. You've got various colour palettes, as with all of these types of device. So there's black hot, red. Ooh, that's pretty. Violet, crimson. Oh grief, that's quite nice. But I think for clarity, white hot seems to do it for me at the moment. Now, one of the great things I've just discovered with this, you see that little spot there, that's a shot that I've just taken at a bit of log, just to test the zero really, and the accuracy of the rangefinder and ballistic calculator, and that's almost exactly where I was aiming. So that little bit of residual heat on the pellet as it's zoomed up the barrel and warmed itself up, you can see it there. One positive kill. Fantastic. Well, we know the ballistic calculator works. Excellent. Well, there was no mistake in that. And again, this is the Weihrauch HW100 bullpup in 177. So again, it's just further testimony to towards my decision of going 177. This little rifle has been absolutely spot on. It's one of those things, you know, as a staunch sort of 2-2 shooter, historically. It does make you realise that what you adopt over the years is not necessarily the best thing. Certainly for ratting, the 177 has become my go-to choice. There. I think that's the one. Just make out the tail. Yeah, these are gonna windmilling there. Well, as you can see, we've got our wallaby friends for company again this evening. Now, I have to say, really impressed with the NOCPIX. They used to be infrared, I believe. Now this is my first, apart from the spotters, obviously the Axion, and later on the mergers. That's the only inroads I've ever made to thermal, and I've been umming and ahhing about a thermal scope for some time. And what decided it largely for me was using IR for so long. I was beginning to feel it in my right eye, just a slight difference between the quality of vision in this eye versus that eye. So I read up about it, and lo and behold, it's a thing. So I decided, rather than risk damaging my sight, I'd go thermal and see if it made a difference. And one of the biggest differences I've seen so far is the fact that you don't get night blind with it. Obviously there's no projected light, so long as you turn the image brightness down a little bit, I haven't experienced any loss of night vision yet, and hopefully it'll be kinder to my retina. When you see this image, the recorded image, you'll appreciate how good it is. It's amazing. I thought when I bought it that was good. The mergers were a massive step up on that, and this just knocks them both out of the ballpark.